The 2023 Paris Major is underway. The Challenger stage is complete. The Legend stage is going to start in 24 hours from the time I'm recording this. And while I wait, I'm going to do some sticker crafts for some of the teams here. In this video, we'll have some Mouz crafts, some G2 crafts, and some Furia crafts. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think of these crafts. The way I've decided to tackle this is I've gone from popular weapons, so like the loadouts, the USP, Glock, M4, AK, AWP, and I've chosen what I think looks good, what is interesting to me, what looks nice, I think, with mostly 4x holos. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it. We're going to start with G2. Now, I put this list together yesterday, so I'm actually kind of like reacting again to the skins that I put on the list. First up, we have the USP Serum with the G2 stickers. I thought this one was a bit of a banger, so I chucked it in. This one is more of like a high contrast craft, as you can see here. The G2 holo has it has blue, red, white, and it has a bit of gold. There you go, gold on the handle there. It's kind of hard to like match up perfectly with skins, but I thought this was solid. It's got the red tones in it, and it's more of a high contrast kind of look if you're going for a USP. If you're looking for something a little more blue, then the royal blue might be more your speed. Now here you can actually see it's got red tones as well in it. The blue and red come out perfectly in this, and this is a nice little craft with an OG kind of skin. Moving on to the Glocks, the Glizzy. Now I think this one's a nicer craft that isn't as high contrast because it kind of blends in with the stickers kind of blend in with the skin. It's not the exact colors, right? But it definitely fits the vibe. You get some pink. If you look at the sticker closer to the muzzle, it's got a bit of pink there before the red, and like it kind of turns into the blue and the red turn into a purple for a second. And then obviously you got the white. And I mean, it just fits his skin pretty well. So G2 win, which I'm kind of hoping G2 do win, or Vitality. They're my teams I really want to win. And I want Heroic to win as well. It's so tough. But yeah, I might end up crafting this one. Next Glock is the Vogue. Now, this one kind of fits. It just fits, right? Tell me, do you disagree? Does this fit? It's got the yellow tones, it's got the red, it's got the... It doesn't have blue. Doesn't really have blue, but it has... Well, I think her eyes are blue. Are her eyes blue? Anyway, the sticker covers up her eyes. I think this one fits. You see it run around in game. I don't know. It was kind of hard to pick out the Glocks, to be honest. But I think this one's not so bad. Now, most of these I also tried to stay away from the obvious and kind of tried and true crafts. So some I did cave and I went for like expensive skins that I'll probably never even own. But most of them are, I'd say, quite cheap. Quite cheap, I'd say. Next up, we got the Point Disarray. I did this with the Greyhound sticker as well. Turns out it works with this one too. Not quite as perfectly, but it's got the blue and the red and the white. And the sticker's a bit bigger, and it's of a more popular team. So maybe when I do craft this skin, I'll hit up G2 and Greyhound stickers on it. That might look cool. I'll have to see how that looks. Next up, we got an A1S craft. This one kind of fits with the blue and the red. I found it's M4A1S briefing. Pretty simple, just blue, red. I picked it because it goes. Now this one's a bit of a banger. Cybersecurity. Damn, you got the yellow, the blue, the red. Looking pretty spiffy. This one might be my favorite G2 one. And see, this skin doesn't cost so much, so I might have to get my hands on it. I do like this craft a lot. But the next one is probably... Oh, actually... I was going to say it might be my favorite AWP craft that I did, but I remember the Furia one, which is also awesome as well. Anyway, this is the AWP craft. Boom. The Pop AWP with the G2 stickers on it. Now tell me that doesn't go. Blue, red, white, bit of gold to accent the whole thing. I like this one. To me, that just goes really well. But next, we're going to move on to Mouz. Let's start with the USP Cyrex. Cyrex is a classic finish on the USP. Not as classic as an M4A1S, but let's see how we went with the Mouz holos. Unfortunately, Mouz is out of the major, but They still got a sick holo effect on their pistols. I mean, on their stickers. Pistols? What? I mean, it is what it is. Mouse is going to be easy to craft with any skin that has red on it. You can chuck these bad boys on. Let's see what else I got. I got the USP check engine. Yes, I remember this one. Much more red, and I believe this skin was quite cheap. I mean, the USP Cyrex is pretty cheap as well. But the thing with these, you could kind of probably make an argument to chuck phase stickers on these crafts as well, because it's basically the same principle. Just because it was red and it went nice with red stickers, we chucked them on there. Next up, because I was doing the loadout style of trying to hit USPs, Glocks, AK, M4, we just had to hit up the glizzy candy apple with the red. It's a nice skin. This one's a little bit more interesting. We have the Glock snack attack. This one's a bit more fun, yeah? I think this works. I love when skins are a bit out there. Not too bad, not too shabby. You could also put yellow stickers on this bad boy. So that means you got Vitality, Navi. Who else is there? Is that it for yellow stickers? I think that's it. Now we got the AK Orbital. Boom. This one is really nice because you can see, obviously the skin isn't a bright red. Where's the bright red? We've got, there's a bit of blue shining on through there. So we've got that bright red there. It's more of a dull red, and the sticker even gets to that exact color, which I thought was really nice. Next up, had to throw it in there. A bit of a classic. New mouse stickers on the red line. Goes pretty hard. We do like that. We do like a nice red line craft. Hey, the A1S has some good skins as well. Good red skins. Hey, Boxhead, welcome to the video. A1S Cyrex with the mouse. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Also, to go along the Cyrex, it doesn't work as well, but I wanted to chuck in the Mecha Industries in here as well. Chucking this one, I've never crafted with this one before. It's a bit busier, this skin. I don't know, something doesn't quite work with it, especially with these, but not too bad. I wanted to get an M4A4 in here and couldn't go further than the red DD Pat. This is a skin I don't see much. I think it's a little bit more expensive, this one. But yeah, as you can see, looks very nice with these stickers on it. It's a nice looking skin in general. Next up, we got the AWP Wildfire, and for this one, it didn't make sense to have the 4 stickers, or the middle 2. So I got one on the scope, and we got one on the back. That's optional. The back kind of looks nice to me, and obviously the scope is always visible in play, and that it works on this skin, doesn't it? And I also went ahead and did the same on the AWP Acheron, which has more dull red tones and more of like a pattern kind of skin that's everywhere. So we chucked the 4 holos on it, and it looks pretty nice. But next up, we're going to check out some Furia crafts. Now, these were a bit more challenging. It was really hard to match up colors with these stickers. I had to go anyway because it doesn't have a very defined green in it, which previous holo Furias did. But let's have a look at what we got up. We got the USP Para Green. This is a bit of a contrast one. You do have the green in the sticker, and it kind of lines up with the actual Para Green right there. But I thought this was pretty clean. The sticker's very, very colorful this time around, but I think this one works. You know, every so often you'll hit that green. There we go. There's some green there on the stickers. Not too bad. Up next, we have the Monster Mashup. There's a lot going on in this skin. There's a lot going on in the sticker. Chuck it together. It's a bit messy, but I think it pulls it off because you've got some lighter blue tones in this one. Not too bad. As I said, this sticker was pretty hard to craft with. Got the first P2000 craft. I think this one works pretty well. Very colorful. Something about the Fury stickers, it looks very, maybe too bright to me. Does that make sense? Like, it looks all the colors are so bright that it looks like, I don't know, turn the gamma down on these stickers. Next up, we got the Glizzy Off-World. Boom. Pretty clean, pretty nice. I thought it went well on this skin. Next up, AK Nightwish. Now this one is a skin that goes well with, hey, I mean, if we changed the green to like a yellow, it would have been perfect. So if that green was yellow and maybe the orange was a bit more pink or something, I mean, it would have been made for this gun. But look at that. I think it looks awesome on the Nightwish. Also found another lesser seen AK skin, well, for me anyway, that these stickers go well with. Let's have a look at the AK-47 Elite Museo with the Furias. Now this one, it kind of suffers because everything is so bright. But I don't know if this actually goes with this. I didn't think I'd be able to craft any skins, any sticker crafts with this AK skin. But here we go. I think this one works really well. Another one, the Phantom Disruptor. It goes well on this bad boy too. You got the cyan notes in the actual AK design. Like this is a go-to one. You've got the teeth on the end of the AK near the, or just all over the AK really. You got lots of teeth. Plus Furia, you know, the big cat. Teeth are showing. It's a good fit. This is a W craft. I wonder what Only Pixel would think of this one. He's probably seen it already. I don't know. I like this one. If Furia get to the champion stage, I will try to craft this. I will try to craft this one for my own collection. I found it really hard to find M4s. So I went with like a high contrast one on the dark water. I'm not really proud of this, but if you want something that pops, you've got the dark skin. And then you've got the super bright stickers. And then next up we have the bright water as well. Similar skin, but a lot more bright, and it actually matches with some of the blues. Not too bad, I'd say. And other than the AKs, probably my favorite one is the AWP Silk Tiger. Now this one is pretty goated. Look, you got obviously the light blue, light tones. You've got the orange in there. I mean, depending on the pattern, you could probably stick the Furia logo on one of the tiger's heads. It would look pretty awesome. But yeah, these stickers just go. You could chuck 4 of them. Maybe miss that one in the middle that goes on top of just under the scope over the black part. Kind of looks out of place. But I mean, that's a W skin. That's a W craft. Speaking of W's, my Counter-Strike content is going pretty well. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. If you have any ideas for crafts that you want to see, let me know. I'll be doing more videos like this one. We're going to do more teams as the major continues. I'm enjoying this, so expect to see more real soon. Thank you and see ya.